back in the Manja kitchen. And as if you're not in a food coma already, or maybe a sugar coma, this will put you right over the top. I think you probably should reach for the insulin right now. So I decided to do something that is one of my favorite foods. Now, I don't usually buy these, but at Halloween, I'm notorious for going to, you know, those big bags of candy bars you can get at, you know, when they're on sale at Target or something. You can get like 52 pieces or 100 pieces, and they're always on sale around Halloween time. Well, that's the best time to buy them outside of Easter, but Easter is not such a great one. So buy some of those bags, and one of my favorite candy bars in those big bags is KitKat. I decided to replicate a KitKat bar. So here's the story on this. Bottom layer, if you can see that, Rich, that is a club cracker with salt on it. So always when you're making something sweet, always have an additional little bit of salt in that recipe as well to balance out the chemistry. So what I did is I put the club cracker, which are those things that you wrap in bacon and brown sugar, and kind of, you know, who's not to like bacon, right? And you could broil them for an appetizer. And then I made caramel, and I put caramel in between the layers. And there's, what is it, 2 layers of caramel, 3 layers of these crackers, and then dark chocolate on top. So I had to try one. Just so I could say it wasn't poisonous. You know how they had official tasters during the Middle Ages? All the courts had official tasters. So if somebody was getting poisoned, poisoning was a big deal during the Middle Ages, especially in the Vatican. That was a big deal. They poisoned all the popes. Anyway, I shouldn't say that because the nuns that taught me school probably kill me when they see this. Anyway, this is, again, peanut butter, chocolate, crackers, simple stuff. I mean, stuff that you have in the house. And that's the beauty of what I want to, you know, share with you, is simple things that you can make and use your imagination. If you've got a cookbook and you look at a recipe you like, or you watch the Food Channel and you go, wow, I'd really like to make that, but it's too hard and there's too many ingredients and I don't have them in the house and I don't want to go to the store, and especially times of COVID, you can't even find the stuff. Improvise. I mean, cooking is not an exact science. Measuring the food is an exact science. You have to measure it properly. But the ingredient substitutions, have at it. Make substitutes. Don't put on dark chocolate. Put on butterscotch. Put on peanut butter chips. Put on white chocolate, which is not really white chocolate, by the way. You know that, right? That's cocoa butter. So it has chocolate solids in it, but it's not really white chocolate. I never saw a fascination in that myself. I just never got it. But you could substitute this stuff. I think what makes this recipe work, again, is the peanut butter. You can justify that as a protein. And the caramel, which actually has a little bit of milk in it. Graham crackers. Oh, Sylvester Graham. Okay, Sylvester Graham, the story of graham crackers. Sylvester Graham was a man in about the 1920s who was a Presbyterian minister. And Sylvester Graham was trying to find a way of people, again, now this is going to sound really weird, not having sex. And so what did he do? He invented graham flour, which was supposed to somehow tamp down sexual proclivities, whatever you want to call it. It didn't work, obviously. Everybody had a ton of kids and there was no birth control. But Sylvester Graham developed the graham cracker. And graham crackers are actually a pretty good thing. They're pretty healthy because graham flour is very, very healthy. So graham crackers, when I was a kid, was graham crackers and milk. That was like one of my favorite things. Graham crackers with peanut butter on it, graham crackers with chocolate on it, graham crackers with bacon on it. Bacon's good. This, graham crackers, chocolate, caramel. I mean, how bad can this be, right? So again, improvise. Just use your imagination in the kitchen and play with your food. Do you remember your mom saying, don't play with your food, Bobby? If you play with your food, you're going to your room. Well, what are you now, 62 years old? Play with your food, Bobby. It's okay. Nobody's going to send you to your room. It's time to grow up and eat like this. Do you want to eat this for dinner instead of your dinner? Have at it. You know, you can do anything you want to at this age in your life, and I think you should. So, Manja Kitchen's always open. Come back, join us again, and sign up and subscribe. Send me email. If you want to see me do something special, send me email. A couple of you suggested like a couple of shows on chilies and other things like that. I can do that if you want to know more about that. Any specific subjects, I'd be more than happy to accommodate. Send me email. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you don't. Don't send me email if you don't like it. Forget that idea. Just send me an email if you like it. And come back next week. Thanks for joining us.